Can't get enough of your song of the moment? Download and indulge in the tracks you love over and over again with Spotify Premium. Tune in to discover an ad-free music listening experience where you can play your favorites in any order. Tap the banner to learn more.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another live stream. I hope you are all doing well. I didn't get to see what the alert was because it wasn't on my screen, but thank you, whoever that was. I really appreciate that. Welcome. I hope you're all doing well, that you all had a good weekend, and that life has been treating you okay. Nice, Kiki. I'm glad you're playing Sifu, and I'm hoping you're enjoying it. We are live. Sorry for the slight delay. My landlord is refinancing the apartment, and there was a guy that had to come and look at this whole place, but I have had quite the weekend. We're going to play a little bit of Elden Ring. We'll get started on that in just a minute, but I had to reinstall it. I forgot that I wiped my computer and I hadn't downloaded it, so I had to put the stream a little bit later than normal because I had to download it, but it's installed now, and hopefully that will ensure that it works. But I had quite the weekend. Saturday. So Friday was Kendra's birthday, but we had a snowstorm here, so I couldn't make it out to go see her. So we agreed she was going to come here on Saturday, and we were going to spend the day together, kind of celebrating her birthday a little bit. We haven't seen each other in a couple weeks, so we were going to spend some time together. The Ost Games, I'm sorry, the screen is really small, but thank you so much for the sub. How are you? Welcome. Nice to see you. I'm doing really well. But yeah, she was going to come over, and then as I was cleaning, I got up super early and I was cleaning my apartment. I had pretty much finished everything. All I needed to do was I have a steam mop, and I was washing the towel that goes on the steam mop. And as I was washing, all of a sudden my kitchen started to flood, and it was flooding horribly. And so I went into the laundry room, and the laundry room was flooding. So my kitchen and laundry room were completely covered in water. I ended up calling the landlord. The landlord was out of town. He lives out of town. He lives about 2 hours away, but he was 2 hours further away. And so he said he couldn't make it out. And so I emptied a bunch of the water into my toilet. And then my upstairs neighbors came home, and this isn't any kind of shade on them. This is not their fault. They had no idea this was happening. They came home at night, and from what I could tell, the guy upstairs got sick to his stomach and vomited in the toilet, and then he flushed the toilet, and then his vomit went all over my kitchen. So my kitchen got covered, everything, all my Tupperware, everything that was in my kitchen got covered in that stuff. So I was using all the towels that I had to try to soak up the water. So all my towels got, biohazardously infected. So I had to throw those out. But thankfully, my landlord ended up coming yesterday morning. He spent the whole day here fixing the problem. So now my water is fine. But that was my weekend. And then I woke up today and I'm sick. So it's been one of those days. So I'm going to be kind of low energy today. I don't know how long the stream will be. We'll see how I feel as we go. But yeah, that was my weekend. So I'm streaming because I need an outlet. I need something to do that I'm going to enjoy. But yeah, it was one of those days. Yeah, it was a mess. It was a whole mess. He hired some guys to work under the table to build the apartment downstairs. And in order to do that, they took part of my apartment away. And not a big part. I have a sunroom, and they took part of the sunroom away, and that's where my laundry is. And so they redid the plumbing for the laundry room, and then they screwed up all the plumbing in that leads to all the connections to that. So that's what caused the issue. So we had to come in and repair it all. So it's working now, and I was able to wash, and it fully works now. Before it was making weird noises. Some of the water would come into my sink. Now none of that's happening. So it is repaired properly, but it was a headache of a day. My apartment stunk of vomit for the whole day yesterday. So last night after he left, I ended up spending multiple hours just disinfecting everything, mopping everything, using bleach on basically everything, throwing out all the stuff that got wrecked. So my apartment doesn't smell, at least to me, anymore. But yeah, it was one of those weekends. So I didn't get to see Kendra at all weekend. So I missed her birthday completely. And we're busy all week. And then she's fully busy next weekend. I'm busy next weekend with the movie that I filmed. It's going to be a hectic time, a real hectic time. But you know what? We're here now. No, we didn't, Girl Loser. I was just explaining I had a completely horrible weekend, so I haven't done anything at all, and I'm really sick. Oh no, gamers, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that, but hopefully, you know, you have a good day. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for the sub. I really appreciate it. I did not, Kiki. I did not. But yes, I'm very glad to be live. I'm glad to, you know, have had a chance to stream today. I also, because I basically couldn't do anything all weekend because my stream room is right next to the kitchen, and it's where I record like my Minecraft stuff and whatever. I basically just like sat in my living room the whole time with the door closed to try to keep the smell away. And I ended up working on a deep dive for a Silent Hill video, which I will be posting today after the stream is done. I've just got to work on the tags and stuff. But that will be going live soon, so hopefully it's something people like. I'm really proud of it. I thought it was a very good video. I've really enjoyed it, and I'm thinking I want to do more of them. It's just going to take me a while. But yeah. I had a severe flood in my apartment that consisted of the upstairs neighbor's vomit covering every surface of my kitchen yesterday. So it was not a good day. So no, I didn't touch anything when it came to the stream because of that. Ost Gamers, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. I appreciate you coming over to the other side. I appreciate that. But yeah, it was a bad weekend. It was a very bad weekend. Not a fun time. Not a fun time to wake up to. Not even wake up to, because it happened while I was awake. But it was not fun, especially because as it's flooding, there's nothing I can do but cover myself in it. So like I had to just get covered in the vomit and everything. It was horrible. It was absolutely horrendous. I can show you the first flooding. Don't worry, this one doesn't have vomit. This is from my washing machine. You won't hear the audio. You can hear it splashing, and it's only a few seconds. I just wanted some kind of proof of what was happening so I could show the landlord.
Things I want to do and see. Like redoing the basement without having to do it all myself. Or doing absolutely nothing.
So you can kind of see there, if you look underneath, you can kind of see the water underneath just all flowing.
Investing with RBC.
When it comes to reaching your goals,
and so it was just going everywhere. And then the second bunch was from upstairs, and it was horrible. Now, they were great. I went upstairs, and they stopped using the water immediately to give it a chance to, you know, not infest my apartment more, because it's not their fault at all. But it led to a whole thing. Like my cupboards, my drawers that I have next to the sink, they all had all of my Tupperware. All of it got covered. All of it was covered in that stuff. So all of it has to get thrown out. That carpet that's there, that has to get thrown out. All my towels had to get thrown out. It was a big thing. It was a big thing. It was really frustrating. It's 2:58 for me, Ost. It's 2:58. But yeah, it was a rough day. It was a rough day, but I am very glad that it's over now. I was able to clean everything. My kitchen is like spotless at this point. Everything's been put away. I'm bummed out because I missed Kendra's birthday. That's like the biggest frustration for me, but I was able to take the time, since I couldn't do anything else. I was able to take the time and fully edit the Silent Hill video, and I'm really excited to post that today. It's about 20 minutes long. I think it's interesting. I went for like the ASMR creepy vibe. So if y'all are here, I would really appreciate some likes and some watches of the video. I'm very excited for it. Yeah, we went. I'm sorry it's been so late. I'm starting to think that I might change the stream day. I don't know yet. I'm still only going to keep it one day a week right now, but I'm starting to think Monday may not be a good day because everybody's just getting back to work and nobody's really going to be here, at least anybody in Europe at this hour. But I haven't decided yet. Mondays work for me, but I'm not sure about the other places. You really enjoyed the voice. Yeah, so I originally did it high energy. Like, it was very much like, how do you make a nightmare? Like, you're trying to do it like the way I do my videos. But then I was like, there's a lot of creepy talk. Like, I'm talking about nightmares and demons and monsters, and being energetic doesn't sound right. And so for one of the takes, I was like, yeah, I'm just going to try. How do you invent a nightmare? And I was like, I'm going to be creepy while I do it. And all of a sudden I was like, I really like this. So I filmed both. I filmed one fully with the creepy voice and one fully with the happy voice. And then I made what I posted on TikTok. I made 2 versions of that. And then I sent it to a few friends. And I was like, which one do you guys like? And only one friend said she didn't like the creepy voice one. Everybody else loved the creepy voice one, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go for the creepy voice. Yo, what's up? Okay, so I guess we're ready. Elden Ring is installed, and I'm just gonna run the setup real quick, and then we'll get started on it. I'm pretty sure this has cloud saving, right? So we should be able to just keep going. The last thing we did is beat the big guy with the little horse, and that's as far as we've gotten, so I have no idea what's going on. No problem, Gamer Gavin. But yeah, so I am very interested to see what comes next, because I'm pretty sure this is also where I stopped last time, roughly around here. I might have done one more boss after this guy, but I'm pretty sure this is roughly where I stopped last time. So I don't remember. It's been, what, a month and a half since I've played this? So I'm looking forward to getting back to it. Like I said, I'm not feeling great, so my energy might be pretty low. I don't know how long I'll be able to push for. But we'll see. Also, my Minecraft video is going to be slightly late because everything that happened over the weekend. I'm behind on it, and the footage is like 95% filmed. I just have to film the conclusion of the video, and then I just got to sit and edit. And so I'm going to be spending this evening doing that before I go to work, and I'll be spending most of tomorrow doing that, and hopefully I will have the video up. If it's not done by 5 p.m. tomorrow, I will have the video up on Wednesday. That's my goal. What flavor tea? This is spiced apple. Yeah, the original run, I did it way before I took my initial break from streaming is when I did it. And then I was, streaming a whole lot, and I was doing it, but it wasn't as bad of an experience as it was the first time. The only reason, for those who haven't been here, the only reason I've cut back on the streaming is I went and I spent a long time looking at all my analytics. And while looking at my analytics, the shorts that I was making on YouTube and on TikTok and putting them on Instagram and my Minecraft channel were growing faster than my live stream was. And my live stream was taking up 12 to 15 hours a week. And I had gained, I think it was 10 subscribers in a whole month from my live streaming. And I had made about $8 from or $11 from live streaming. Whereas my shorts, I had one short make more money than my full month of live streaming did. And I had gained like over 1,000 subscribers from the shorts. I think it was like 800 subscribers or something from the shorts. No. Sorry, I'm giving the wrong number. 150 subscribers from the shorts, and it was 10 from my streams. And on Twitch, I had gained 1 follower, and I had made no money. And my Minecraft channel had gained 50 subs in the same amount of time. Now that one's not monetizable, so no money. So for me, it just turned into where I'm spending my time, what is more valuable, like what is going to get more viewers to want to watch, what is going to be more of a return for the work I'm putting in. And I've decided to put more time into my content rather than the streams. But I like streaming because I like chatting with people. I like being able to talk about what's going on in the news or whatever, to game and hang out with some of the friends that have been around for a long time. So I want to continue streaming. Right now it's just 1 day a week. I'm looking at maybe 2 days a week, but I'm really focusing in on the content, and it's paying off because my YouTube channel had been stuck at like 5.8k followers, and I'm at 7.2 now ever since I really started to focus on short content on there. And I feel like my content's gone up in quality too, so it's been a benefit all around.
Hey Spotify, this is Hobby. My biggest passion
Get a real job instead,
it's not just sounds
like
and
going on people's chats and
it's a world full of harmonies
trolling.
and chillers. From streaming
I don't
to
know if you know
shopping,
this, but that's a lot more pathetic than someone actually doing stuff, But just so you know, I do this full time, and I have a full-time job. I do both. See, that's what a non-loser does. That's what a non-piece of trash, pathetic person does. There's someone on YouTube trying to be edgy. Those losers that have nothing else to do, and the only way that they feel like they actually matter is by trying to troll somebody, because they are complete losers in their life, so they think they're going to convince somebody online that they're a loser. so they spend their day going on the internet to try to find videos to try to troll, which is like the most pathetic way to spend your time. It's pretty dumb. Okay, so the game is on, and I think my settings are all on, so hopefully it's gonna run okay. We'll find out. We'll see if it freezes up. And hopefully that's not too loud for everybody. Did I unplug the camera? I may have unplugged the camera. Not the camera, the capture card. Ah, no, I didn't. I just had it turned off. Okay, there we go. We're good. Okay. Well, that's the embarrassing part, girl loser, is they pop in, they make their troll comment, and they leave. They don't even have the balls to actually sit and see the return. They don't actually have the guts to actually deal with the flack because they're such weak little bitches that if anybody says anything to them, they just leave. Like it's pathetic. You remember now? I don't remember. That's okay. That's okay, Ost. I understand. We went. I don't remember. Do I remember? I don't remember. Do I? I don't. I remember jumping. That's as far as I remember. You know what the irony is about that loser? They're saying that streaming in a basement isn't a real job, as I literally have a window right there. So either I have such a wealthy success that I have a basement that is above ground, or they're too stupid to realize that that's a window, and basements don't have windows. Second of all, they're trying to say I live in my mom's basement, but their pea brain is too stupid to realize, like, I'm doing well enough that I own a full apartment, not own, because obviously, but that I have a full apartment that not only has my apartment, but I've got a whole room dedicated to streaming. So, like, I'm doing so well that I can dedicate a full room just to this. So, like, the insult doesn't even work on a base level. That's how stupid this person is. It's so sad. The two car. Oh, I kind of remember the two gargoyles. I have to jump down or something, right, to get to it. Is it jump down? Because I quit before actually. Like I can't remember. I just banned him. It's fine. But there, I added you as a moderator over here. There you go, Weewin. Yeah, no, it's a waste. It's just one of these pathetic losers who think that they're edgy. Except, like, edgy works when there's like the funny thing to me is that edginess is hurtful or works when there's a grain of truth in it. Like, you have to have something there that actually makes it worthwhile. Something to, like, make the person feel insecure. But, like, there's literally a giant ass window here. And there's no bed in my background. So, like, you can, most people, most intelligent people that have any kind of semblance of a brain can deduce that this is not a bedroom. And it's a full room dedicated to that. I don't even have a couch in the background to say it's in my living room. Like, it's a full ass room just for streaming. And I've got a fancy ass camera, so it's not like it's a blurry image that they can't see. It's pretty sad. So he didn't even come up with his own his own insult. He had to steal somebody else's insult who hurt his little feelings. How pathetic. So then we can deduce from that when they say that I am in my mom's basement, that is where they're living right now. Whoa! I haven't played this in so long. I forgot to summon the thing, the squid thing. How do I do that? Is it this? I'm gonna die. Ooh, there it is. Oh wait, I'm still alive. Whoa, in one hit? No way. How did it kill it in one hit? I'm gonna die. There it is. There it is. Oh my God. Is this pathetic loser? Hold on, everybody. We need to highlight this. We need to highlight this for a second. I know it's the most attention you're going to get in your life because your mom and dad don't give you any, but I've got to do this. Is this pathetic loser so embarrassing? They made a whole second ass account to be like, nuh-uh, you're lying. Is that how embarrassingly pathetic this person is? They fully made a second ass account to pop in and be like, nuh-uh. I know you know a lot about government housing, but they don't give you a spare bedroom just for the sake of having one. I know you think people who don't do anything are ones that live off welfare. But as you can tell, I have $1,000 camera. That doesn't happen on welfare, although you wish it did. And I've got a whole ass room dedicated to streaming. I get your life is pathetic, but you're embarrassing yourself making a second ass account. That is some real beta behavior. That is fucking embarrassing, bro. Maybe if you spent a little more time not being a bitch, you'd actually have a tenth of this success. Embarrassing. That's not how nut works. Oh wow, you're embarrassing yourself a lot, dude. You're embarrassing yourself a lot, dude. My obsession with computers. I thought you said I was a loser. I thought you said I'm living off welfare. Yeah, he actually made a second account. It's kind of hard for my wife to cheat on me when I'm not married either. Like you can't even come up with an insult that would actually work. That's fucking, you don't even have the two brain cells to rub together to make an insult that works. That is embarrassing, dude. That is embarrassing. That is embarrassing. You're oh wow. All right, I can't take the secondhand embarrassment because that's too much. That is, oh my God. Could you imagine being so pathetic? You've got to make extra accounts and your only burn is having sex with a computer. Oh, that is sad. That is sad. But I'm taking a second just because I'm making sure that I'm reporting everything you're saying. So. Thank you, Weeman. You beat me to it. Thank you. Yeah, of course. Of course it is. That's exactly what the whole thing is they're going to come with a third account because that's how pathetic they are. They're going to make a third account. So we just got to keep an eye out. But that's so embarrassing. Like, to come, like, you just have to think about how, state, right? You just think of how pathetic it is that they went on the internet to troll somebody doing something that has nothing to do with them. Then they got so butthurt that they had to make a second account to continue trolling somebody. And then just like say random stuff. That's like if I went up to Weewin and would be like, huh, you probably have like a missing toe. What? Like it's the weirdest friggin' way to troll somebody. It's not even a good way to troll somebody. That's embarrassingly bad. Yeah, you want to see it? You better be charging money for that, Weewin. Why is my YouTube vertical? Because all of my shorts on YouTube are vertical. And so I want to keep everything kind of looking the same. Plus, vertical gets pushed more on YouTube than it does on the main page. Okay. Am I... So somebody said I might be too low powered, which is probably right. Okay, where do you think I should go, Weewin? Using a sharp weapon doesn't do me fit. Only because, like, for this boss or just in general? Girl loser. This, you mean? I wish that I could, like, semi-zoom instead. Yeah, and I don't think I... Oh, yeah. I forgot. HDR messes with the stream. Hold on. Okay. Ew, no, my screen looks bad. Let me just see if I can just reset it by turning it off here. At least for me. I know for you guys it probably looks okay. Oh, it is off. Yeah, it just looks weird. All right, that's good enough. Back to the above ground. Okay. Where in the above ground though? And what are remembrances? I don't even remember what that is, girl loser. All the way to the left, like up here? Oh, okay. Let me show you in just a second. I don't know where EG is. Okay, let me show girl loser. Which ones are they? I have been so out of the loop with this game. I don't remember any of it anymore. These are the three I have. So the Grafted, the Full Moon Queen, and the Star Scourge. Karya Manor? Okay, I will head there. Yeah, Radon, that's the big guy on the little horse, right? That's who that is? Oops. I've been playing a lot of Tears of the Kingdom, and so I'm in reverse right now because Nintendo always does the reverse. Okay. Oh, this is the place that kicked my butt as soon as I walked in. I remember this being rough. Okay. Hopefully, it's been some time, so maybe I am stronger now. I don't know. This is the direction, right? Oh my god! Woo! I'm sick. I have a sore throat. I'm not supposed to be scared right now. Wow, this is very aggressive. Wowzers. Wowzers. I don't even know if Weewin can answer because Weewin wasn't around for a lot because I'm streaming so late. But yeah, okay, Weewin answered. I was like, I don't know if Weewin will know the answer. Oh, that scared me. Oh, okay. See, I don't know the names of any of the places. That's what makes it so much worse for me. I'm just super bad at remembering names of anything. Whoa, jeez. Dude. I'm dropping frames though, so one of my settings has to be wrong. Damn it! I didn't. I was trying to dodge. He wasn't dodging. I was trying so hard. Ah, okay. So that's helped. Yeah, because I know when I first started streaming it, you were a little bit like in the where Girl Loser is. Kind of, I don't know for sure. But you've been playing with your kids. Nice. I do remember you mentioned that you were helping one of your kids. Why is the frame rate all weird? What is with the frame rate? Let's just go medium, maybe? New game +4. Holy crap. That's intense. That is intense. Uh-oh. I haven't learned how to dodge that yet. Oh, come on. It didn't even give me a chance. Don't you know I'm a noob? I can't figure out the pattern. The pattern's messing me up. Sasha's Gaming Tube, hello, nice to see you. Welcome. How are you? Thanks for popping in. Yeah, I haven't done anything with my armor. Have I even updated my armor? I don't think I have. Wait, no, it's not that. It's under equipment, right? Yeah. Like I don't have anything. I have this. I don't have anything really. I got nothing. Can we upgrade the armor? I don't even know. I'm good, Sasha. I'm good. Just here hanging out. You know? For those who are new, because I see that there's a few people that I don't recognize from being here before. I've had this game for a long time. Actually, Weewin bought it for me way back. And I played it for multiple streams, and I just couldn't get into it. I'm a big Soulsborne player, to clarify. I've played a lot of Soulsborne games. I used to do Dark Souls on the channel every day, or not every day, once a week, every week, for about 6 years. And then I got this game, and the open world factor is not something I enjoy very much. And when you're streaming, it's really hard to pay attention to the little details that they give you. So I got completely lost for a good chunk of it. Then a bunch of people would come into the chat and they'd be like, hey, head to this spot. Hey, go to this spot. And I would just go. And so I never learned why I was doing the things or how I even was supposed to know to get there. And when those people wouldn't show up to the stream, I would just wander around completely lost. So there were multiple streams, full 4-hour streams, where all I did was wander in the opening section of the game, doing nothing. And so I very quickly started to dislike the game. That was a couple years ago. Then a few months ago, some stuff in my life changed. I had some extra time. I started streaming a lot more. And I decided I was going to give this game a second shot now kind of understanding more what the game is like to see if it gives me a better feeling. Plus, my life when I first played it was not in a great place. It's in a much better place now. So I was like, I'm going to try and see if maybe my own headspace is better and I understand the game better. Maybe I'll enjoy it. I am at the point where I'm on the fence right now. I've gotten a lot further. By this point, I hated the game. I'm at the point where I'm on the fence because I'm still kind of confused, but I at least haven't been completely lost the whole time I've been playing, which is good. Getting some new threads. Okay, I don't have any souls though. I've got 500. So maybe I have to go do the dragon thing first so I can have some, so I can actually buy stuff. Also, for those who are here, I do refer to a lot of the stuff as Dark Souls stuff, like Souls and Firelink and all that kind of stuff, because I can never remember what they're actually called. So my apologies ahead of time. I hope so, Sasha. I'm not good at this game, but I am enjoying it somewhat right now. I still prefer Dark Souls, but it's not bad. The only time I ever game is when I'm live. The rest of the time I'm busy doing other things, so I don't really get to practice, so I don't get very good at these games. Yeah, and that's the thing, is that it's so easy to not know what's going on, that if you go off and do something and then come back, you'll lose what you were doing, which is where I kind of am right now. I have walked away for long enough that I don't remember what I'm doing. I don't remember what's happened either. There are a lot of these guys. But yeah, I'm gonna need some souls if I want to go fight, or if I want to get some armor. Wait, this is taking me. Or which way I'm facing? I'm facing that way. Okay. I'm scared to run past these things, but I mean, it's not like I have much right now. Ew, they're rubbing each other. That's weird. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna go for it. The sound it makes when it's walking is kind of, it makes me uncomfortable. Look, the hands. I see the hands. I saw the nails this time. Got pretty nails. Okay. You are trying to grow your channel. How long have you been making content for? If you've never seen my stuff before, Sasha, I used to do streaming tips, so I can help a little bit. How long have you been making content for, and do you have any like questions that you're trying to figure out right now? About 2 years. What kind of content do you make? Just go. Okay. Gaming, but like, are you just streaming? Are you making videos of gameplay? Are you doing like history? Do you have a specific game, or do you just kind of do whatever you want? Oh, Grace, I didn't even notice it. Thank you, Ewan. I can't even remember what it was that you were doing. But yeah, no, your stream was pretty good from the start. There's only so much. That's the thing that, like, that's why I kind of moved away from the streaming advice stuff. And it's one of the things that like really bothers me about those streaming advice channels that charge money for advice, is there are really only so many things you can help somebody with outside of make the content good. And there's no advice you can give somebody to make good content. But a lot of the advice is just really basic stuff, like fix your lighting, fix your audio, have a schedule. Like none of it is very deep stuff. And like there is stuff that you can give that would be much, much deeper, but I'm not knowledgeable enough to know that kind of stuff. Making videos of a lot of games. What kind of videos are you making? Is there anything for the remembrance, like for weapons or whatever? Is there anything that I should be thinking about? Like, is there a weapon that it's like, you should probably save that? Uh-oh. He's gonna shoot me. I fell. Where the heck did I end up? Long videos, 12 minutes. 12 minutes are not long videos. It's long form, but it's not long videos. Long videos are like an hour. Even my video is 20 minutes, and it's still considered a short video. But I mean, like, are you making videos that are, like, are you talking about the history of a game? Are you just playing the game in the video? Are you showing things like that are secrets? Are you giving tutorials? What kind of videos are you making? Yeah, that's what I figured, that this weapon was probably one of the best ones. I've leveled it up as far as I can take it. I don't have any of the materials to do more, but it's at +5 right now. You're showing your gameplay. Okay. So is there anything special about your gameplay? Like right now, I'm just playing. I'm not doing anything special. There's nothing exciting happening. Is your gameplay like this, where it's just you playing and talking? Or do you fully beat the game without saying anything so people can just watch the game? Or like as you play, are you teaching people what to do? But yeah, 12 minutes is very, very short for a video. Even 20 minutes is very short. Like, you start getting to a medium length video at about 45 minutes. And then you get to a long video at about an hour and a half is when you start thinking that's a pretty long video. But half an hour to 45 minutes is like a regular length video. 20 minutes and under is a short video. Okay, you're just playing and talking. Okay. So the advice I would give you is you need to do something interesting. Just playing and talking, nobody really cares. As you can tell, 7 people are watching me right now between Twitch and YouTube. And it's only 7 people watching me. Nobody really cares. The people that are going to pop in are either popping in because they want to see why I hate this game and they want to talk about it, or they've seen another video and they want to catch me live and talk about that, or they're my friends who have been around for a while and they just want to hang out. If you're just doing gameplay, so is everybody else. So there's nothing making people want to watch your channel. And I'm not saying that your channel is bad. What I'm saying is there's nothing that makes your channel special. And so if you're making boring content that is the same as everybody else's gaming content and it's only 12 minutes long, there is nothing that people are going to want to watch. There's nothing unique about your channel because they could watch anybody playing the game. And they would rather watch 1 2-hour video of somebody playing the game than watch a 12-minute video of somebody watching the game and then having to constantly keep looking at the games that you're playing. You don't have to teach stuff about the game. I don't teach stuff about the game at all. I never teach stuff about the game. But there has to be something that you can bring to the table that's special. Something that you can do that other people can't. A lot of people who get into YouTube think that streaming is just about sitting and just playing a game. And it's not. It's about entertainment. There's a lot, like I stream 1 day a week. That's it. And the only reason I stream 1 day a week is so I can talk to my friends. But there's nothing special about the way I play. I'm not super good at them. I'm not super funny. I don't rage. I don't add any extra information that people didn't know. But I make a news channel. I talk about the history of games. I talk about the news that's happening in video games. I talk about fun facts about video games. And so when I'm live, people sometimes want to come in and talk to me about something that they may have heard of, or they want to talk about something that I said in a video, but they want to know more about it. That's the special thing I bring. But I only stream once a week just so I have a place to kind of hang out with people. But a lot of people think that streaming is just about playing a video game and hanging out. And it's not. If you're looking to grow, there's actual work. You have to think about how long your video is, what videos are trending, what people want to watch, what you're good at, what is interesting about your channel that makes people want to watch your channel. You have to see how often you post. You have to see what tags you're using. You have to see what search things you use. You have to see what your thumbnail is like. Like, there is a lot of work. I'm posting a Silent Hill video tonight. I've been working on that video for almost a month, and the next few hours after the stream is done is going to be spent just on me looking up tags and titles. I did my thumbnail yesterday, which took me about 2 hours to do. All that research has to go into it. Streaming isn't just playing a video game. Now, you can just play a video, or not streaming. Content isn't just about playing a video game. You can play a video game and not grow, and it's fine. Nobody cares. It doesn't make you a bad YouTuber. It's just, if you're expecting to grow, you have to put the work in. It doesn't just happen. You know what I mean? I only get scared when someone donates? No. I get scared all the time, but I have a type of donation where it can make people scare me. When people normally donate, I don't get scared. But if they donate a specific way, then it will scare me. But they're wanting to scare me, so they do it that way. I'm just trying to see because I wasn't looking away. Oh, because I was looking away. Wait, they don't allow you to channel point gamble? That's so weird, Weevan. That is weird. I understand with like other types of gambling, but that seems weird. Yeah, Sasha, like you have to look at your content and see what people see when they watch it. And not just like does it sound nice or does it look good or is it funny? You have to look at like, okay, I have a Minecraft channel that's fairly new. It's not an old channel. I've had it for about a year, but I've only really started to push lately. And I'll show you my channel real quick here so you can just see. Also, for anybody who follows my Minecraft channel, I changed the name in case you didn't see. It's no longer Retro RFTFT. Now it's Riftcraft Chronicles is what it's called. But I will show you my channel. I'll show it on screen so you can actually see it. But this channel for Sasha, you are on YouTube, right? So let me pull up the YouTube screen so you can see it. Twitch, you're not going to see it, but window capture. Okay, Sasha, so you can see right up there. This is my YouTube channel. That's my Minecraft channel. And I have 438 subscribers, right? But when I look at my videos here, I can see 74 views on this one, 59 views. They didn't do very well, but look, 1,000 views. Okay, what's special about this video? It's 3.5 hours long. These videos are 17, 19 minutes. They're less than 20 minutes, so maybe they're too short. I've got another video. This one here has 5,000 views. Again, 3 hours long. This video here, 10,000 views. And it's also 3.5 hours long. So I'm looking back to say, okay, well, nobody watched, I don't know, 97 views on this video. Nobody watched this. So what's wrong with this video here? But this one got 400 views. Why did this one get 400 views? You have to look at all of that. It doesn't just happen. You don't just suddenly get followers because you were playing. You also don't want to just do straight gameplay and you talking if you're not doing anything special, because nobody wants to just watch gameplay unless all you're doing is playing, but you're going to play the game from beginning to end and it's going to be an 8-hour-long video, a 20-hour-long video. They don't want to look through, like if it takes 30 hours to beat Elden Ring and you're doing 12-minute videos for each one, 12 minutes for 30 hours. Let me do the math here. So 30 hours, but each hour is 60 minutes and you divide that by 12. They don't want to watch 150 videos to get to the end of the game. They want to watch one long video where they can just watch the whole thing. But that also means you have to play the whole thing and record the whole thing and edit the whole thing. So it doesn't just happen. It's a lot of work. My Minecraft video that I'm working on now is going to be about 20 minutes long. It already has about 10 hours of footage that I've recorded. So it's a lot of work. If you want to grow your channel, it's a lot of work. I would suggest do it for fun and see where it goes. Try to see what other popular people that you like are doing and try to see what it is you like about them and see how you can do something like that. Don't just copy them, but if you like Minecraft channels because you like the way they talk, then try to see how you can make a channel with a game you like that talks. Like, that's the kind of thing you have to look at all the time. Yeah, like half an hour videos are roughly where people want to watch. I was talking about more like a gameplay playthrough of the game, right? Like if you're going to play the game just for playing, half an hour video of you doing fun stuff or trying challenges or whatever, that can be interesting. If you're trying to actually beat the game and show everybody what the game is like, you have to do it in one video, and it has to be a whole video. And like I've watched like the full gameplay of Silent Hill. It's an 8-hour long video. It's not 12 minutes over and over and over again, because I don't want to click 150 times. I just want to press play and just watch the video. But that also means that person did 8 hours of video. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I'm gonna die. And also, don't be convinced that you have to have like the best quality stuff. Like you don't need an amazing camera, an amazing capture card. You don't need any of that stuff. You just need to be entertaining, and you need to put work in. Like my 3-hour long Minecraft videos are about 50 hours of video that I use. And then I edit for about 50 hours. So it's about 100 hours for one of those videos. No problem, Sasha. I hope you're able to figure something out, you know? You like the new name? Yeah, I was trying to go for something different. I wanted something that would be easy to say, instead of like, yeah, you have to look at my channel, it's retro RFTFT. It doesn't feel smooth. But I also wanted something that would kind of give the idea that it's about an adventure style channel. It's not about like building. It's not about, you know, some kind of tutorial channel. It's just me going on adventures. All right, Sasha, thank you so much for being here. Have yourself a good night. Okay, so I need better armor. I'm sure somebody answered, but I didn't see it. Can I upgrade my armor, or I can only buy better armor, and that's kind of where it stops? Buy and find, you can't upgrade, okay. All right, well, I've got 1,300 soul things. I think I have one soul stone thingy, so I might be able to get some stuff if I go and look for it. So let me just kill these guys, and then I'm going to go back to the main area and see if I can get some souls. Or see if I can buy some armor. Yeah, I have the remembrances. Whoa! No! Don't fall! Whew. You fell, though. Ha! Jerk. Okay, let's head back since I have the waypoint thing there now. Oh, I can feel my throat closing up. I'm not feeling great. Okay. At the two-finger lady. Oh. Does she have good armor that I should buy? I've never been good with stats, but I'm even worse at stats in this game. Is there a armor set that I should be looking for, maybe? The middle door to go with the middle finger. Nice, Kiki. Nice. Oh, the opposite side. How to come up with content ideas? There's a couple of things you can do. You can kind of see what other people are doing and do your own version of it. Like right now in Minecraft, I'm doing the classic skyblock. And that is a challenge everybody has done already, which is probably why my channel's not doing great right now, because it's a boring challenge. But you can see what's trending, and you can try to do your own version of it. you can also try just doing something you've done before and just add something different to it. So like I did the one block or one chunk challenge when I first started. I'm considering going back and doing it again and doing something different with it. Whether it's like, I'm not going to expand the world this time, or I'm going to expand the world half as much, or I'm going to do it in 100 days or whatever. So you can always do something like that. There's always things like each website has their own, or at least YouTube. I know TikTok definitely does, YouTube does, where they will actually suggest to you what people are looking for. And so like on TikTok specifically, because I make a lot of short form content, there is a search that you can use that will actually show you what people have been looking up and where there's no content for what they're looking up. And so like if somebody is looking up how to build a house in Minecraft, all of a sudden there's like 1,000% people looking for it, but there's no videos. You can make a video based on that, and TikTok gave you that idea, that kind of thing. YouTube has a very similar thing where on their creator side, it'll give you like suggested ideas of what is trending based on what your channel is, and they'll suggest things. That's how you can kind of come up with things. You have to do a lot of research to see what is trending and what is popular, what options you have. That's the one part that never, ever, ever stops. There are other suggestions like using AI. Like if you use DeepSeek, which is free, you can go there and you can ask it for some suggestions. Like you can literally be like, I run a channel. It is a Minecraft channel. My channel is funny. I don't build. I'm not very good at it. It's a lot about watching me try something that I've never tried before and failing at it, but eventually succeeding. Can you give me 5 video ideas that I could use? And then it'll just write you 5 ideas. And then you can try to see if one of those is something you want to try, and then you can do that. So like there's many options. So waiting for money. I understand that. I understand that. Yeah, the price on games has really gone up, and it's only going to get worse. I'm lucky that I have the Dark Souls games all on disc. Okay.
I had my doubts, but my
yeah, Kwebbelkop is... I don't even know what to say about Kwebbelkop.
Have I seen 2 great runes together? Look there. The fingers shudder with exuberance. Fine work, brave Tarnished. The greater will is pleased. You have earned the right to become Elden Lord. Now, seek the Erd Tree and an audience with Queen Marika to become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order. The fingers expect
First look, not first
as
eye.
much from you as they do young Gideon. Take this, a token of farewell.
Thank you. I don't know what that does, but thank you.
Now become.
Okay. I thought she could sell me stuff. Ah, there we go. Retrieve equipment? Is that what I'm gonna do? Wow, those are heavy. Those are all heavy. I don't have a lot of... strength. Oh, the talisman thing, like the bleed and all that. Okay, I know what you mean now. I know what that is now. Yeah, I don't have enough for any of that stuff. And this stuff doesn't seem like it's worth it. Like that gives 6.1 physical. What's mine at? Shush, 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 shush. What is mine at? Yeah, like this is better armor than what's there, so that's not a good one. A weird statue on the left side? Like one of these statues that's in here? Or is it a different statue? Left wing down the hall? Okay. I don't know if I'm in the right wing at all. I'm completely disoriented. But we'll find it. Oh man, my head is starting to pound. I'm really not looking forward to getting sick. Like more sick. Because I have to work all night. Down the hall past her. I'm assuming I'm in the wrong spot then. I know, the delay is so bad. That's the major issue, is the delay is always so bad. So if that's the middle, in the left wing. This is the left wing, isn't it? Down the hall past her. Like, this guy's not a statue though, right? I don't see anything. Excello, this is Elden Ring. But welcome. Nice to see you. Be on the left out of the doorway from the red guy. Okay. Out of the doorway on the left. Oh, the two sisters. The twins. Oh, they're husks. So you... Oh, okay. I thought they were alive. That's why I ran by them. A glutton for punishment. I actually used to do Soulsborne games like every week for the last like 6 years. So yeah, I would say a glutton for punishment. Mind you, I'm not a big fan of this game. And all she has is these. It doesn't seem to be any better than what I've got. Because mine is 12, I think. So that's 12.4, and this is 7.1. What are my pants at? 5 and 8. Oh, no, this is better, but it's heavier, isn't it? 7.8 and 5.1. What are these at? 10 and 6. It's not that much heavier, but a little bit. They require... They do need a better, higher level belt. Dang it. But it doesn't seem like it's a huge upgrade. Suspenders of holding. Oh, I like that. I can't even answer Weewin because I don't even know what that is. So even if I do have it, I would have no idea. Okay, can I upgrade at least my weapon maybe?
Well, I took you for dead. No matter, it's all the day out your arms then.
Nope, I don't have the somber smithing stone. And what does that do, Weewin? Oh man, my head. I don't know. Is it worth buying that armor? It's a lot of souls or whatever for not very much of an upgrade. Is it worth it? Yeah, don't bother with the armor. I didn't think so. It doesn't seem like it's really worth it. It's also a starter set? Okay. Oh. Huh, interesting. No, they're metal. I don't think they even have pockets. I don't know if you knew this, but historically, women didn't actually come up with the phrase of, look, they even have pockets when they're talking about their dresses. It started with knights when they would wear their metal armor. When they finally started implementing pockets, they're the first ones to say, look, it has pockets. So I'm just going to continue moving forward. Definitely get that women's armor for real. Definitely get the golden bottle. Okay, let me get back with that real quick. Were they the first to complain about bras? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. What do they call it? The one that the King Henry wore. I don't remember what they called it. The thing that they wore, like, to make their junk look big. Whatever that thing was called. Wondrous Physic. Borrows various special effects. Do I have enough? I do. Okay. The cod piece. There we go. It was the cod piece. And then women started doing it with their boobies. They didn't learn from us at all. Okay, so how do I actually use this bottle now? Because now that I've got it... Oh, I just, like, it just refills every time I sleep or whatever? Or every time I sit? Is that what happens? Royalty protected. That's why now guys do the, you know, the little flick. Because we don't wear those anymore. And how do I get tears then? He wore them over his pants? Huh, I didn't know that. With this menu, you can mix 2 crystal tears with a flask of Wondrous Physic. This will allow you to create physics with various custom effects. Okay. Well, looks like I got nothing of anything, so... You kind of just find them. Oh, man. Some merchants sell them? Okay. Thomas, you don't need to. Well, could you imagine having to do button fly and wear one of those things? That'd be a nightmare. I'm really hoping the alerts work if you do. But if you do, thank you, but you don't have to. Well, I don't really want to spend the stream searching for stuff. I'm just not patient enough. There it is. Thomas, thank you. I haven't heard that one in a while. Thank you, Thomas. I appreciate that. Hashtag Thomas. Thank you. I did have one. I don't know if it's actually even there anymore. It may not be. I might have taken it away. I don't actually know. I don't have my stream open. I should look. Yeah, super chats exist. Everybody forgets about them, and I don't blame them because YouTube is not very gamified, so it doesn't really make it interesting to donate. Yeah, if you go to my About Me section under the video, like if you click more or whatever, there's a link there through Streamlabs, which goes directly to me without YouTube getting a cut. I mean, there's a small cut that goes towards PayPal. Yeah, YouTube takes a cut. Now, it's not as bad as what Twitch does, but they do take a cut. That's why I have the Streamlabs link there, because that one doesn't. I think Twitch takes something like 10% of whatever I make. So like if someone donates $1, I still get 90 cents of it. Whereas with like Super Chat, someone donates $1, I end up only getting about 60 or 70 cents. It's 70 cents, not to mention then there's a fee on top of it. So it ends up being about 60 cents by the end of it. And thank you so much for the, was it a subscribe? Thank you so much, Thomas. I didn't see it. I didn't read it. Sorry. But thank you. Yeah, YouTube takes 30% and we keep 70. Twitch does, I think it's 50-50 is what Twitch is at. Some people that were partners were getting 30, not everybody. And I heard a rumor that now even they're not doing that anymore, and it's just 50-50 down the board for pretty much everybody at this point. So YouTube is better than Twitch when it comes to donations, but the PayPal link is better than YouTube because we at least get a good portion of it. But it's also more of a pain for people. But thank you, Thomas. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you. You're going to donate to other streamers? Well, I'm sure they will appreciate it too. It's very, very kind of you to do stuff like that. What is that thing? This is not good. I can go sneaky. Do I kill them or do I... Oh, left has ladder. Okay. I was going to say, do I kill each and every one of them or do I just like run by them? Oh, outside. Oh, no. Run. Yeah, Streamlabs is definitely the way to go. It's not everybody's cup of tea. Like on Twitch, the big thing is it's just easier to use bits for a lot of people. And so on Twitch, I would get a lot more donations, but Twitch gets a huge chunk of it. And so it's kind of that tease for us where like, let's say in a month I get like $50 in donations. It really stinks to see that people gave up $50, but I'm really only going to get like 25 of it, less because of the fees and everything. So let's say $20 out of the 50 go to me and the rest goes to Twitch. When I also know that if they did it through the Streamlabs link, I would end up getting closer to like $45. And even with the fee, it would still, I think it's like $1 fee or something. It's still like even $40 is still double what I would get through bits. But using Streamlabs means they have to have a PayPal account and use money that way. And not everybody has one. And I know a lot of Americans use PayPal as like a bank. And so like that leads to a whole bunch of problems. And so it's just easier to do it through bits. And so for me, it's just I would rather at least get the $20 than get nothing through PayPal because people just won't do it. But yeah, every time people ask, I always prefer that they do PayPal. Especially like I had one person donate for one of my birthdays when my channel was a lot more popular. Like I was sitting at around 40 viewers. I had a guy come through and buy me something and he sent me $500 to buy it. The thing is, he sent it through bits. And although they sent the $500 and that would have covered the cost of the VR headset, I really only got about $250 of it. And so when I didn't buy the VR headset, there was a lot of, why didn't you buy the headset? Because they gave me the money, but Twitch took half of it. And that part sucks because sometimes people will donate to buy something in particular. And it's like, how do I say to them, you actually have to give me more money than what it's worth? Without it sounding like I'm just trying to be greedy, when the truth is, no, Twitch is taking my money. Just use PayPal. Just use PayPal. It's easier. What the heck? Okay. Now I have to try to jump. And this is kind of scary. Which is jump? This one. Okay. Here we go and jump. Uh-oh. He heard me. He heard me. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, just go, just go. I don't like running because I always end up being super underpowered. Aha, you can't come through the wall. But yeah, at this point, my channel is, my streams are more about just like hanging out with people. That's why I don't really ever think about the donation thing anymore, because I'm not streaming very often and I don't end up with a giant audience. And so, although I super, super appreciate the donations, and right now they really, really help, I try not to push them because I know there's not a huge viewership, and then it just feels like I'm begging the same 5 people for money, and it's not about that at all. Okay. I don't see anything, so I guess boss fight time. I'm scared for the boss fight though. Yeah, like obviously there's more chance to make money streaming than there is on videos right now, because my videos are not going mega viral. My Minecraft channel, which is my long form content, that isn't monetizable yet. So streaming is the better place for me to make money right away, but it's not making me money. So there's no reason for me to keep pushing that on people, because it's making me look bad and it's not actually helping in any way. Not that like any donation doesn't help. I mean, like, it's not helping me grow to push donations, and it just makes me look bad. So it's not worth it. So yeah, my streaming is more about just like hanging out with a bunch of people that have been at the channel for a long time, hanging out with new faces that may want to chat, me still continuing to play the games that I want to beat. And if I happen to make a few bucks here and there, then great. And if the stream happens to pick up over time, then I will stream more. You know, you never know what's going to happen. Yeah, exactly, Kiki. Exactly. I'm scared to go in there, but I guess I have no choice. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Here we go. Here, a wrong button. Wait, what? Wait, I can't go in? The heck? I was getting all scared because I had to go in, but no. Oh. 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 Uh-oh. Not good. Here. Dude! Dude! I'm dead. Holy crap. That was a good surprise. That was a good surprise. That is why I don't like the backseating. Not that anybody was doing that right now, but that is why when people always ask me, like, why don't you let us just help instead of being lost? That's why. Because those surprises happen, and then you're caught off guard and you die. And I think that's funny. Plex, how's it going? Welcome. How are you? Yeah, and that's exactly it, Mr. Blue. Like, right now, I'm live on Twitch and YouTube. I've got 10 people watching in total. But there are streams where I only have 1 or 2 people watching. There are streams where it says 10 people and nobody's talking. But for me, it's, I've said this earlier in the stream, for me, it's a math thing, where if you think about it, every stream I do is 4 hours. And when I was streaming 3, sometimes 4 days a week, 12 to 16 hours of my week are spent streaming. And if I make 1 donation in all that time, and it's a $5 donation tip, whatever you want to call it, I've made $5 for 15 hours of work. Or I can take those 15 hours of work and make shorts, make long form content, and I can get more subs and follows that way. People can watch it whenever they want, rather than trying to like figure out when is best to go live. I am making a variety of content for the same amount of time. And in the long run, sometimes if those videos go semi-viral, I can make more money from 1 video than I could from a full month's worth of streams. So it's almost not worth streaming if I'm going to be growing, doing other stuff. Because if I'm streaming, then I'm not making other content. And so for me, streaming, although it is where I started, and it is where, like, I actually started with videos and then I got into streaming, and that's where I grew a lot. But although streaming is what I really enjoy doing, the results of my work definitely pay off better when I am making videos rather than when I'm live. I don't know where to hit him for that stagger. Whoa. And done. Okay, I was actually powerful enough for that. Is there a second level? Oh, maybe not. All right, I thought there was going to be like a second version of that. That's awesome. We did it. Manor Lords. It's a bit like a medieval city building game. I'm not a fan of city builders. I can't get into them. I don't have the brain to like think of all the things you have to keep in control while you're doing it. I've seen it. It looks really friggin' cool. I just don't have the brain to keep all the details in line, like, you know, making sure that they're fed or that there's money or whatever. I'm not good at any of that stuff. Blue. But yeah, and that's it, right? Like I started, so here's a quick breakdown of my history as a content creator. I started doing video reviews very similar to the AVGN, but not angry. It was just me playing games for the first time ever, which is why it's retro for the first time, and reviewing them with little skits in between of me talking to like a dumb character who tried to help. I started streaming because I would spend 4 or 5 hours just recording footage of the gameplay. And I thought, why don't I do it live? That way I can use the footage in my videos and I might meet some people that want to watch the stream. Eventually, the streaming became where people really wanted to come and hang out. They didn't watch my videos, but they came to the streams. And so I started streaming more and more and doing less and less videos. A bunch of stuff happened, and eventually I got onto TikTok, and videos is where I really started to blow up. Streaming was doing really well. A bunch of other stuff happened, and I slowed down on everything. Now I'm going back to my roots of making videos all the time, because I also know that if I'm live, the only chance you have of seeing me for me to grow is when I'm live. And so when I'm offline, nobody's going back to watch the VOD unless they're already a fan of the channel and want to see what happened. So the only way to grow is to make content that they can watch whenever they want. So I've started to really push the content, but I also know streaming is good for chatting with people. So I'm trying to do both, but content is really where it's at. It's really where I'm going to be doing the most growth. Yours is going to ruins. But yes, we went go to bed. Have yourself a good night. Thank you for being here, and thanks for hanging out. Yeah, and that's it, Girl Loser. It's like you can stream a game and nobody watches and you're super quiet and whatever. For me, I'm struggling with it lately. I never used to. I used to be fine with nobody talking and me just kind of being here. For me, the struggle is becoming my voice. I've got some pretty bad voice damage now, and talking for long periods is hard. And when nobody is talking, I find myself talking too much and I make it worse. And again, if I'm spending 4 hours streaming and nobody is talking, it's hard for me to gauge whether it's an enjoyable stream or not. And so then I start thinking I could just spend these last 4 hours making a video. Like I could make multiple TikToks in 4 hours, or I can get at least the recording session done of a long form video in those 4 hours. And then that also affects my mood, not to mention because I work night shift, being up, it gets very tiring sitting here, sleepy wise. Sitting here, like right now, I'm so sleepy, and I still have to work tonight. And so for me, it just becomes one of those, like, if no one's talking, are they enjoying it, and is it worth the work? Which is not a good mindset to have. I'm not trying to say that is like the correct way to think. It's just the mindset that I'm kind of looping myself into. Whereas when I make a video, even when it fails, I still know I'm enjoying it, and I know people who see it do enjoy it, so it feels a bit better in that way. I run a cleaning business. So I work overnight. So like tonight at around 10:30 at night, I'm going to start working. And I'm usually home by like 3 or 4 in the morning. And then it's up early, and because I'm only streaming 1 day a week, then I get up and then I start recording, writing scripts, editing, whatever I have to do. I also run like a video editing, video film, like a filmography business on the side too. And that's exactly it, Mr. Blue. It's very hard to stay energized for hours. And because I'm already tired, I have a hard time being energized even when people are chatting. But now nobody's chatting and I'm tired, and I'm just like, I don't want to talk. I don't want to be here. I could be making a video where I can be energized for a few minutes at a time in front of the camera, and then you get a 20-minute video where I'm energized the whole time. Or because I've got my Minecraft channel, you know, I know my Minecraft channel, a lot of my videos, they usually involve 5 or 6 hours of me just mining and doing nothing. And instead of streaming for 4 hours, I could be mining for 4 hours. And either way, I'm not talking and nobody's really like super on in the channel, but I'm getting a video out of it that way. When I wasn't working night shift nearly as much as I am now, and when I was younger, it was much, much easier. But now it's not quite as easy. It's also easier when like your channel is blowing up. Like when I used to average 30 viewers every stream, 40 viewers every stream, at the best 60 viewers a stream, the excitement made it really easy to stay going. Exactly. I could be sleeping. Mind you, I live in a place with like people upstairs and downstairs. Once I'm up for the day, no sleep. But, you know, I could be just on the couch with my feet up, head on a pillow, and just like watching TV, being super lazy. Those are always fun days. But yeah, it's like, for me, streaming is very much a way to just connect with my community. I've stopped trying to look at it as a way to grow. I've stopped trying to look at it as a way to get money or like anything like that. I'm trying really, really hard to focus on streaming just being a way for me to chat with people who, you know, might watch my videos but don't want to comment, or even if they comment, they want to like really have more of a conversation. And just a way for me to continue playing games, because like I said, when I'm done here, I don't play for the rest of the week. I'll play Minecraft, but that's because it's 4 videos. But I don't actually sit and play video games just for the sake of playing them. So this is my chance to play. And because it's on stream, it almost forces me to beat the games eventually. So that's kind of the way I'm trying to look at it now, as a way to just connect my community. But definitely my goal is now trying to get my videos at a quality that people want to watch, and kind of get consistent with posting and make an energy for the channel that people know, oh, that channel, this is what they do. And that's it, right? Plex, what company do I have in my PC? Oh, components. Sorry, I read what company. I'm using a 3070 video card. I've got a Ryzen 7 in my gaming PC. That's the one that's playing. I got 3070s in both PCs, but I've got a Ryzen 7 that's gaming and a Ryzen 5 that's doing the streaming. And then 32 gigs in both. DDR4, but I can't remember the speed. But yeah, Mr. Blue, that's what it was for me. Like so the whole reason I started making content at all, I didn't want to be a YouTuber. That wasn't my thing. Like I didn't watch YouTubers and be like, I want to do that. I've always liked making videos. I've always liked, like as a kid, I would make short videos of like pretending to be in Mortal Kombat or like pretending to do Resident Evil and all that kind of stuff. I always made videos. The reason I got into YouTube at all was because at the time I studied theater. I was pursuing theater very, very heavily, and things were going okay, but I lost my job for a theater gig. And when I got another job, because I worked in healthcare, I got a different job that wasn't in healthcare. The schedule was going to interfere with theater. And so I was like, I'm going to take a year off. I'm going to save up money, because I was living in like this hole in the wall, horrible apartment that I paid next to nothing in rent. So I was like, I'm going to save up for a year. And in that year, I will be able to have enough money that I can live off those savings and then really try the acting thing. So that way I'm not working. I can go to Toronto and audition all the time. But acting is like any other kind of exercise. If you stop doing it, you get worse at it. And so I was like, how can I keep practicing my acting without paying for classes while still working full time? I was like, I can make videos. That'll teach me to write scripts. That'll teach me to direct myself. That'll teach me to get comfortable in front of the camera. I'll get better at acting because I'll be able to do different styles of acting in these videos. And so I started doing videos because of that. And then, you know, I did that job for over a year, but then I had to move because there was issues with the apartment I was in. Then I moved to a different place and it was more expensive. So now I had to work harder to be able to save up money. Then I lost my job because they shut down the company that we were hired on with. And so then I had to move back in with my parents and my grandmother. Like a bunch of stuff happened that just kept me doing content and not on stage. And then the channel started to blow up and the channel started to do really well. It never got big. I'm not trying to say that like 7,000 subscribers is a huge deal on YouTube, but I went from 0 subscribers to about 3,000 subscribers in about 3 months, which is a very quick growth. And then everything happened that made me slow down on streaming. But that's exactly what it was for me. It was a way to just like keep myself acting and doing stuff that I could like eventually use and be like, hey, look, I made these videos. Look, I made these movies. I would like to direct a show or whatever. And I eventually just kind of really fell into it. And now this is what I enjoy doing. I've done a few shows since, you know, starting all this content. I've done probably like 5 or 6 shows. And I don't feel as proud of my theater shows as I do of something like not this, but like of the videos that I make. This time around, I wanted to continue streaming specifically for the socializing, because I was going to fully stop streaming and just do full videos all the time, every day, to get videos out daily and to also make long form videos at least once a week and hopefully twice a week. But then I started thinking, I live by myself, completely alone. My fiance lives about a half an hour away, but she works all day long and I work all night long. And so I'm going to be spending most of my week alone. And I was like, that's not good for your mental health. I need to do something that'll get me chatting with people and at least talking and like doing stuff, maybe keeping in the loop of like news I might not have heard of or some exciting thing that's happening. And all the people that supported my streaming, that's like a big middle finger to them. And I didn't want to do that either. So I was like, I can stream. And so I started streaming more often. I was streaming 4 days a week because it was a good way for me to socialize and like keep things going. And then eventually it was like, no, I need to definitely slow down the stream so I can do content. So now I want to do it once a week so I can keep that socializing going. But yeah, content is where I'm really focusing everything with. Who actually went for it? I mean, I only went for it because I had no choice, right? Like the business that I run, I had 2 full contracts that I took care of by myself because I work with my brother. And it was great, but then we lost one of the contracts because for a while I left that contract and my brother found a guy to cover it and that guy just let the whole thing fall apart. So the owners found a different guy. And so because I lost that contract, the only options were to either start commuting a lot more, which meant way less content. And I wasn't going to be making more money, but I was going to be spending more on maintenance and gas on my car. Or I quit my business completely and just start working a regular job, but again, making a lot less money. Or I live off the money that I did have saved up and do this full time and see what happens. Now, I've still got my job with the contract that I'm still doing full time. But this gave me an opportunity to just fully dive in and just do this all the time. And it's upped my quality. It's upped my growth. Since that's happened, I've gained over, I think it's 1,200 subscribers on YouTube. Instagram, I'm completely frozen on. But I've also been able to grow my Minecraft channel from 150 followers to 400 and something now. So like it's paying off. I started making money on my YouTube shorts. So like it's going there. It's a slow growth, and I don't know if I'll run out of money before I get to that point. But I had no choice. I might as well try. I didn't want to get a job that I hated and then been like, I had a chance to try and I never did. At least this way, if I fail, I can be like, I tried, I failed, but I tried. Hello, Nikki. How have you been? How are you? That all being said, it's still very, very scary. It's still very, very scary.
Again, we cross paths.
Oh, this is the one that was sitting on the church wall.
My name was Renna when last we met. It pleaseth me to see Torrent hale and hearty.
Yeah, because I never use them.
What business hast thou here?
I
have no memory of inking thee an invitation.
But yeah, it's very, very scary when I watch all the work I put into a video and then it does no good. Like when it like fully flops, whether it's because I used the wrong tags or because I made a boring video or because I didn't post for a while and now the algorithm hates it. It's very, very hard for me to not get scared sometimes when that happens, because it's a lot riding on the channel to have videos fail. And like my Minecraft channel is not monetizable yet. Everything is monetizable. The watch hours, the amount of content I make, all of it is monetizable. I just don't have enough subs yet. And so it's very hard when I see the last 2 weeks I've only gained about 5 subscribers, when for a while there it was like 10 subscribers per video. And that can be really scary. At the same time, my YouTube is like popping off pretty decently right now. So it's like there's always avenues. It's just about continuing to push. And that can be hard. That can be really hard to do. Yeah, and that's the problem, Blue, is like I have some savings and I'm making money, but the money I'm making right now basically covers my rent, and that's it. And so I'm living off savings for everything else. So any dollar I make on streaming is an extra dollar I have to push this further. And who knows? We'll see what happens. Like you said, not everybody makes it. A very small amount of people make it. But I also have a very large following on YouTube. Not massive following, but it's a large following on Twitch. On TikTok. I have a pretty decent following. Now my TikTok is dead, but that's because I tend to argue online with bigots, and then I get shadow banned for it. But, you know, it is what it is. But that shows me that I make content that people like. I've just never dedicated enough time or put in enough effort to make it be a job. And I'm trying now. We'll see what happens, you know, because even if I don't make what I used to make at my second contract doing this, like if I could get it up to, you know, $200 a month, that's an extra $200 that I'm making compared to what I'm making now. And that gives me an extra little bit of time to push my savings further, which will make it grow to $300, which will give me a bit more time, which can go to $500, which will push more time. And so like each win that I make pushes the deadline further and further back. And even if I don't end up making this a full-time job where it's like, this is how I make all my income, if I make this be worth what my second contract was worth, then the deadline is indefinite. And then I can really try to make this grow to the point of it being a full-time job. So it's like, that's kind of the mindset I've had right now, is try to extend, because I have about 8 months of freedom that I can work with. My goal right now is to extend that 8 months to a full year that I could survive. And if I can make it to the full year, by then I should be in a better place that now I can extend it further than a year. And, you know, hopefully get it to the point where it's like, no, I don't need to go back to the second job. It's fine. You know, but it's not easy. Not easy.
No reason in particular, thou claimest. Intriguing. Then mayhap.
Oh, she's got 2 faces.
Steered thee to this reunion.
I didn't even notice that.
Wilt thou enter into my service? I am the witch Rani. I stole death long ago, and search now for the dark path, that I might one day upend the whole of it.
Oh, she has 4 arms? Oh, she does.
That came before. Well, has that roused thy interest?
Yes.
I see. A choice well made.
I don't know if that was a good choice or not, but we're doing it anyway.
Rare sword. Not many would have accepted the offer, but I require as much of those under my command. I anticipate good work from thee.
All right. What was the point of that?
Good. Then I ask we proceed with haste. Art thou aware of the star that struck Limgrave? It left a vast crater.
Oh, that was
the... lieth the eternal city of Nokron. Go there to find the city's hidden treasure.
I went there, and that part was really hard, wasn't it? Isn't that what happened? Was that all I came here for? Was that? Like that boss fight and then her? Or is there other stuff in here that I haven't seen yet? Okay, nothing I need, just like materials or like hidden stuff. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, like technically right now I'm at a point where I'm trying not to do this for fun. I'm trying to take it seriously like a job. but I'm also trying not to be fake. I'm trying to be who I am and be authentic, because this is how my streams are. And the truth is, the vast audience that watches streamers are kids. There is a giant older gamer community, and most of gamers are older. But the ones that watch live streams, that watch videos, they're younger. Like when I did Mario Maker, the amount of audience that I had, a good chunk of them were under the age of 13. They're the ones that watch the most. But with content like this, or even like my news content, the only way to make it interesting for kids is to be super energetic and loud and obnoxious. And that's just not me. So I'd rather have a smaller, older audience than having a gigantic younger audience. Not that there's anything wrong with young kids, but I'm not going to tailor my content for super young kids. Even my Minecraft stuff is not made for those kind of kids. It's very chill like this is. It's a bit more energetic because it's a video instead of a stream. But yeah, I'm pushing this as much as I can, because thankfully I was lucky enough that I had savings, so I have a chance to try it. But the only way it will succeed is by taking it seriously. The reason you take something casually, which I was saying to the person earlier, the reason you take something casually is because you don't know what's going to happen, but you also, a lot of people don't know if they're going to like doing this. It's a lot of work. Like it's a lot of effort for sometimes nothing in return. And it's also very intimidating, and it sounds negative when you tell people how much work goes into something. Like the person I was talking earlier, the advice I gave them was all legitimate. But the biggest point is, if you are a lazy ass and you think it's just going to happen, then you're going to fail. Most people who try hard fail. But if you're a lazy ass, it's going to fail no matter what. 12-minute videos is lazy. Just playing a game on camera is lazy. That's nothing interesting about that. But if I say that, it sounds like I'm attacking them, and that's not it. It's just, there are people who are willing to work harder than you all the time. And so if you're not willing to work as hard as them, if not harder than they are, they're going to get it and you're not, because nobody's going to watch the lazy guy. They're going to watch the guy who works hard. But if you want it to succeed, just doing it casually for fun doesn't give you good odds of that happening. If I just streamed when I felt like it, people will follow if they like my content. People will come and hang out. But more people will come and hang out if I stream on a schedule, if I had incentives for people to come into the chat, if I had like challenges for people to come and want to watch. If I stream for 3 hours rather than just one, more people will come and hang out. But that requires putting a schedule and putting the effort in to bring people in, and that is now an effort. So having fun is great, but if you're trying to do something with it, having fun is not going to help you. It is very, very few people who make it. It's even less people who make it just based on they just happen to be entertaining and people blew them up because they just happen to like them. Most of them have put in thousands of hours that you don't see. My nephew, for example, he's very young, so he wouldn't know. But like he sees my Minecraft videos and he wants to be in one. And when I try to explain to him that a 20-minute Minecraft video is 30 hours of work, he doesn't understand that there's a lot of stuff he doesn't see that happens. Or like people come into my chat and they see this kind of content quality and they're like, oh, how can I make it look that way? And it's like, don't compare your content to mine, because this is 7 years of work. This is a lot of money invested as a full-time worker. If you're 15 and you live at home, your parents are not going to be willing to spend $10,000 on equipment to make your stream look good. I also didn't spend $10,000. I got a bunch of donations over time. I started with a crappy webcam on a laptop. Like it's effort. And so I'm at the point now where, because I have this time, I'm not just taking it casually. I am like, today, I don't want to stream. I have a fever. I have a headache. I don't feel well. My throat hurts really badly. And I need to get my Minecraft video started. But I'm here because I promised everybody I'd be streaming once a week. And so the only way to continue the growth is by sticking to what I say I'm going to do. And so that part sucks. Not that sucks being here live. I mean, it sucks to risk everything and put all this effort in and not know what's happening, not know what's going to happen in 6 months. Like I could be in the same spot in 6 months and nothing ever went of this. And I just spent all my savings and now I'm left in debt and nothing came of it. Or I can bust my ass and gain 1,500 subs in a month, in about 2 months. and see what happens in 6 months. Even if I gain 500 a month in 6 months, that's another 3,000. Then I'm at 10,000 followers. All of a sudden, I'm at that point where now I am a small but respectable YouTube channel. So, you know, lots of work. Very exhausting. Thank you, Jessica, but no, everything's good. But thank you for popping in and saying something kind. How dare you attack lazy streamers? Yeah, it's and that's the thing. Like there have been people when I used to do streamer tips. That was the thing that I hated is people would get so upset if I pointed out flaws in the way they were doing things. Like somebody came in and asked for advice, and then I made a response, you know, giving them advice, but it wasn't like attacking, like you're an idiot, like why are you doing this? But it was very much like, okay, I'm looking at your stream, your past streams. You streamed a week ago, you streamed 3 days ago, you streamed 6 months ago. Like there's no consistency with what you streamed. Having consistency will make it easier for people to watch. You have to think about when people get home, they live on a schedule. Everybody lives on a schedule. You know, if you're in school, you're at school from 8 a.m. till 3 p.m. or whatever. So you might have dinner and then watch streams at 6 p.m. in your time. If I'm live at that time and you catch me, and Mondays happen to be the only day you get to watch streams, and I stream every Monday at 6 p.m., there's a good chance you're going to keep watching me. But if I'm streaming whenever I feel like it, maybe you'll catch me if I happen to be live when you're home. But most of the time, probably won't catch me. So I was kind of saying, you know, you should kind of set up a schedule. Their response was, I'm not privileged enough to have a schedule. How dare you say that? Blah, blah, blah. I'm not telling you you're a failure because of that. I'm telling you there's a better chance if you have a schedule. If you aren't willing to make a schedule, the repercussion is you're not going to get as much growth. There's no good or bad about that. That's just what's going to happen. But it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean you're not going to blow up. It's just it's going to be harder to blow up. But then they get so defensive about it. And it's like, no, if you want the rewards, you have to put in the work. Like Ninja didn't just become the biggest streamer in his time because he just streamed. He put in a lot of effort to be as good as he was and to put on an entertaining show. The people who get there are looking at their analytics. They're looking at their schedules. They're looking at their work for return numbers. They're looking at their tags. They're looking at all that. And a lot of streamers literally just go live, and that's as far as they look. And then they're upset that they're not growing. And it's like, you can't be upset if you don't put in the work. Now, that being said, what I was doing for the last year, I would just stream when I felt like it because it was just a way to chat with the friends that I don't get to talk to ever because I sleep during the day. That was the only reason I streamed. I didn't care that nobody was watching. I didn't care that there was no growth because I was doing it literally just to hang out with the friends that I had. Did it suck? Of course, because when you've had 60 viewers every stream and then you look at your stream and it's one viewer. That one viewer is awesome, but it's like, oh man, what am I doing wrong? People used to love my stuff. Yeah, it can kind of suck. But yeah, when you don't care, it's fine. Be lazy as you want. But if you're trying to grow, you got to put in the work. And that's the part that a lot of streamers that are new, that are trying to grow, aren't willing to listen to. They want the easy route. They want the give me a streamer tip that will just make me famous. And it's like, that's not how it works. That's just not how it works. Jessica, Mr. Blue's being sarcastic. Mr. Blue's being sarcastic. They're just joking around. But yeah, like it's you know, it's and you don't need everything, by the way. Anybody who's lurking that's like thinking now all of a sudden you have to have a schedule and you have to have the best camera and the best audio. You don't need any of that. The only thing you really need for a stream is just be entertaining to somebody. You don't have to be entertaining to everybody. There are niches that I cannot stand for live streams that have their little group that have way more viewers than I do. And they have the crappiest camera and they have the crappiest microphone, but they have a certain niche that just works for them. You have to just be entertaining to somebody. That's the only part that really matters. Outside of that, none of it matters. If you are boring as hell, it doesn't matter that you have the nicest camera, the nicest lighting, the nicest microphone. If you don't know how to use a $500 microphone, what's the point of having a $500 microphone? You could just do it with a crappy Blue Yeti. You can also make a Blue Yeti sound better than a $500 microphone for the average stream. Yeah, there's many options out there. People just don't understand that it's an entertainment form. So if you want to grow, you got to be entertaining. Everything else doesn't really matter. You just got to be entertaining. I mean, if this was like 1998 and maybe it was remotely creative in some way where it wouldn't be obvious that the smooth brain just stole it from somebody else, I might have began to fall for it. Maybe. But no. No. No, sarcasm is not easy to read when it's just text. So it's okay, Jessica. It's hard to know if they're not, if you can't hear how they're saying it, it's always hard to know if they're being sarcastic. We were just having a conversation that happened to make it clear because it happened before you got here.
Yes, I've heard all about you.
Oh, me too, real loser. Me too.
I don't know what it's since I asked that you.
There's a tip that could save you a lot of hassle, people. For anybody who's getting new to streaming. Whenever somebody donates, whenever somebody says anything, whenever somebody asks for a shout out, if you're going to read their name, because let's say you want to give them the benefit of the, I don't trust anybody, but if you're going to give them the benefit of the doubt and you're going to just read out their name, you read one word and that's it. So like Mr. Blue, that's a bit easier because that's just Mr. Blue. There's not really anything there. But the person earlier, I was just saying their one, like Plex, I just say Plex. There was somebody else that I was just saying one part of their name. And I do that specifically for that reason.
I reside in another tower close by.
And it'll save you the hassle of potentially getting banned over somebody else's really, really pathetic attempt at a joke. Okay, I don't... Man, I'm starting to get lightheaded because my head... Stupid headache. I don't really know what else I'm supposed to be checking out. Oh, I can't go this way? Huh. We actually reached a wall. That's so weird. Why are girls losers to you? Exactly, Mr. Blue. Exactly. And even then, it's not even a funny joke. Like, it's not even something that's like, you got me there. There's plenty of chuckle-worthy cringe memes that you could use to make a joke. And I've had them come through. And people just... No creativity nowadays, folks. No creativity. I honestly have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. I feel like... Does this actually let me go through here? I don't think it does it? But I don't see a way to get there. Wait. Oh, is it because the dragon's too close? Now can I do it? Nope. No, I'm too close to the dragon. Dang it. I'm too distracted, and now I have no idea what I'm doing. How long have I been live? Oh, almost 2 hours. Okay. And for those who are kind of just popping in now, I'm sick. And so the stream wasn't going to be super long. I'm probably going to end very soon. I'll be back next week, though, for sure. But I'd like to do something. I mean, we beat one boss, but I want to do more than that. Okay, let him in here, can I? No, what the heck? Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. And that's why I've always used the trick of just reading one name, because there are moments where I'll be distracted. It's not that this is like super consuming like it is when you're working out, but I try to stick with one name, especially if it's somebody new, just because I may not actually know that they're trying to say or do anything bad. But if I just read one name, then I didn't get what they were saying, even if I actually didn't know that they were doing something bad. because that happens quite a bit. People coming in and making a really dumb joke, especially when you're a smaller streamer. And if you happen to have like a good stream that there's a lot of people watching that gets recommended more often, you're gonna end up with a lot more people that will try to pull that dumb joke. And so I always just stick to the first part of their name, or pick one word in their name that could just make it easier to make them distinct from everybody else. That was what was so embarrassing about that attempt. It wasn't creative at all, where like there wasn't even a chance that somebody would mistake what they were trying to say. Because yeah, I've seen some of the Peloton ones, and some of them it's like, oh my gosh, how did you not realize you were saying that? Because it was hidden just enough that when you say it out loud, it's really obvious, but when you read it, you wouldn't have known. Whew, I'm starting to overheat in this room. Twitch is hit and miss, actually. Twitch can be totally chill with it and not really care. There are times Twitch has banned people for stuff that they had no control over. Like there was a streamer actually that happened to, they were a bigger streamer. They were streaming and somebody else, what was the thing? Thomas, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hashtag Thomas, thank you. Welcome back. Oh, I thought I was gonna read it. Where like they've used, there's been multiple cases where it's something like, you know, I'm on stream and I live in a stream house and other streamers, I don't, but like if I lived in a stream house with other streamers and somebody else was banned and they happen to walk in the background and get seen on camera, I can get banned even though I didn't invite them on my stream and I didn't know they were behind me. But there have been some where people have like thrown on a stream to raid somebody and that person said something and then they got banned even though it wasn't my stream. I was just raiding. No, I didn't see that one. Hold on. YouTube, can I see it? I couldn't see it. Hold on. My stream is frozen. I can't look at my stream. Oh man, I couldn't see it. I don't have the alert history available. Dots. Activity feed. Here we go. Is it here? Is it here? It doesn't show it. It just shows somebody who followed 2 hours ago. That's the closest I have. It's something from 2 hours ago. I didn't even see it. 79 cents. Thank you, Thomas, again. I appreciate that. Sorry, Thomas. I didn't see it because the activity feed didn't pick it up. I apologize. But thank you. My internet fully crashed on my browser, so I couldn't see anything. I couldn't even reverse my stream a little bit. All right, see you later, Kiki. Thank you for being here. Have a good night. But, yeah, it was, I don't even remember what I was saying anymore. Ah, now I can see it. Thank you, Thomas. I appreciate both. Thank you. Oh, that's it. Like somebody, I've known of people, like, let's say I go to raid somebody and then they say something that is against TOS. And then I get banned because they were on my stream. So my stream had the TOS and the machine just happened to pick mine up, but didn't pick theirs up. That's happened before. So it's like, you always have to be careful. You will obviously get it reinstated very easily when you can prove that it was an accident, but it's a hassle, especially like I don't make money off streaming, like it's not my full-time job or anything, but especially if you make money off streaming and then you lose the stream because it's going to take a few hours for them to reinstate you. And all of a sudden you've lost a few hours you could have been making money. Let's say it's one of those days where like you normally average 5 viewers and then that stream happens to be one where you got a big raid and you got 50 people watching you and it's going really well and then you get banned and it's like, oh, dang it. That part's the worst. Is this the one, girl loser? Let's see if we get our butts kicked. I want to say I got my butt handed to me last time. But we're going to try. Up the stairs and good luck. All right, let's see. Yeah. I don't even remember if I went through with it, but I do remember it was hard. Holy crap. Whoa. Holy crap, I'm doing no damage. I just beat the regular boss of this guy, didn't I? Or no, is this one of the gargoyles, the two gargoyles that I am getting my butt handed with already? And he's stronger than that gargoyle was. I'm dead. Yeah, and I don't have any like strength weapons. I don't have enough strength for any weapon. Or maybe I have one, I think. I should have known since he's stone. You would think I would have known that sharp weapons aren't going to do anything to him. Oof, dang. Holy crap. Jessica, what game is this? Oh, this is Elden Ring. So it's one of the Soulsborne games. Yeah, just like Mr. Blue was saying. It's Elden Ring. It's very, 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 very hard, as you can tell. Do I have a strength weapon? I don't think I do. Like I do, but I don't think I can use it. Yeah, 40 is what I need. 50 and 40. And what am I at? 33. 7 whole levels. Holy crap. We're not even ever going to be able to use those weapons. Maybe I should go back to the gargoyle and try to beat the gargoyle itself. Like the real gargoyle. I think that's the better choice right now. Ooh. Thank you, Girl Loser. I just saw that. I'm horrible at Call of Duty. That is one thing I'm not good at all. So I can't judge. I'm only like not even decent. Oh, there's a tier. Not even decent. I'm only able to play the game at all because I've been doing it for 7 years, but I'm not good at these. So I can relate. I can relate. Yeah, Girl Loser, I appreciate that. I appreciate it. And I run, right? If I remember. Excello, no. No Fortnite. But thank you for popping in and asking anyway. Girl Loser. Here we go. Wow, that's crazy, Jessica. That's crazy. That is a very high level. All right. Oh, I did the wrong one. Dang it. All right, my friend, let's do it. Holy crap. And that's how you don't play this game. That's what you don't do. Oh, man. I want to give this a few shots before I quit. I know I said I was going to go, but at least I don't have to think. Like, I have to think to dodge and stuff, but I don't have to, like, wander around trying to figure out what to do. I don't feel well enough to try to investigate. We in fact, did not have this. Girl Loser, she was wrong. Thank you for the distraction. Uh-oh. Poison. Oh no, he's gonna kill me. Oh, not good. Holy crap, man. I mean, I can do more damage to this one, but man, it is destroying me. It is destroying me. You're definitely going to buy this game. It's very, very hard. If you rage quit stuff, this is going to be a real challenge not to. It's incredibly hard the whole time. But when you actually win, it is one of the greatest feelings because you work so hard to get to it and then you finally beat the boss or whatever. And you just feel so epic while you do it. It's pretty awesome. Will I teach you? I'm not very good. I can't teach you anything because I just kind of button mash. As you can tell, I'm not dodging anything because I'm bad at this. Dude, why do you do that? That was a waste. Come on, squid. Or whatever you're called. Jellyfish, do your thing. Jellyfish, distract him! He's killing my jellyfish too. Like so easily. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead. Jump attacks. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get poisoned. No, I'm cornered. Dang it. Dang it. Ugh. I know, I get lucky with like a couple of dodges and then fail miserably. Yeah, Excel, this game is very, very hard. That is the whole point of these games is making them as hard as possible. I don't know if you've heard of the meme. I'm going to try even though I'm underpowered for this. I want to see what happens. I don't know if you've seen the meme. I'm sure you have of Get Good. These are the games it's from. Because the only way to win is not like through just spamming. Like in Call of Duty, you could just win by just getting lucky and spamming a lot. These games, basically, the only way you can win is either cheating or just getting good. Oh, I forgot to put the jellyfish out. Ouch. I'm dead. Holy crap. Dang it. I don't know. Is that doing more damage with each hit? I can't tell if it's doing more damage. Obviously, I'm underpowered for it, but I don't know. Yeah, I think it's doing more damage. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. So let me just, I have to actually, what other, I don't really have any other summonings that will help. I think the jellyfish is the only thing I have, right? Will that actually add to my damage resistance? Just by having it on my back? I thought it was a visual thing. Ouch. I do think it's doing more damage because I've hit him 3 times and I've done that much damage, and I think it took me way more hits with the other sword. Whoa, what did that do? What is that thing? Whoa. Dang it. I'm gonna die. Oh, I didn't think he was gonna be that extra hit. Death. Uh-oh, here comes the second one. Dang it. Yeah, it was better than the last few times. This is the sword that needed 7 levels, right? But 7 levels, with what level I'm at, I would probably have to defeat the dragon twice to do that. To get the 7 levels. That might be something I need to do before the next stream, because maybe if I'm leveled up, then this will do even more damage, and then it'll be fine. Wow. He changed targets halfway through. Wow. That was intense. I could, but my thing is, are they going to give me enough to level up to make it worth it? You know what I mean? I should have gone to the fire. I'll head to the fire right now. I'm going to see how many I need per level at this point. You hated this fight. Yeah, I'm struggling with this. I'm struggling with this. It's not exactly easy. Okay. How many levels do I need? Because I know it goes up each time too. I need 29,000. I need 7 levels. Even at 30,000 each, that's 210,000 at the minimum. I'm probably going to need closer to 250,000 levels or souls or whatever. How many do these give me? I mean, this looks like it's magic. I don't do magic. You looked them up? Okay. Yeah. Tell me how much they give me, because if I can do it, then it's worth it. If it doesn't get me even close, it's not worth it. 1,200, 1,600, 2,000. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7... 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,000 right here. It's not even enough for a level if I use all of them. Yeah, it's very, very, very hard, Excello. It's very, very, very hard. And there's no hard mode. Like, there's no easy mode, hard mode. This is just how the game is. So yeah, I would definitely say don't buy it if you don't like hard games, because that is the whole point. Radon gives you 70,000, which would give me maybe 2 levels, almost 3, and I need 7. Hello, Moa. Nice to see you. Welcome. The one in the middle, Remembrance of Full Moon Queen. The one that was the book lady. You know the one with the crawling book school people. That one. Let's say they're all 70. That's 140. That's 210. It's not going to be enough. Yeah, she's 20. Wow, it's way less. So that's 90,000. If it's 29,000 and I need 3, I might be able to do it. Like 7,000. Okay, I'm gonna do these 2 and I'm gonna see what happens. I hope I don't regret it. we're not getting any other weapons. I'm just doing it. I'm just doing it. Radon is out of the question. Yassine, do you mean to fight Radon? I already beat Radon. Okay, I'm going to use these two right now and see what it gets me to. I'm good, Moa. How are you? How was your weekend? I mean, I'm good. I'm sick, but I'm good. All right, I'm going to use these two and let's see where it gets us to. Oh no, Moa, that's not good. That's not good. Okay, I'm going to try using all these two. Yeah, I've never ever done the boss weapons. I did it once in Dark Souls 2 where, no, in Dark Souls 1 where I had like maxed out one of the weapons and then I went and made the upgrade because you need the base weapon to upgrade to the better weapon. And then all of a sudden my weapon was garbage when it was really, really good. And suddenly it was just trash because it was upgraded and it changed all the stats on it. And I was furious because all the work I did was out the window. So I've never really used boss weapons anyway. Oops, I meant to do all of them. I can't take all the credit. One of my friends helped me, but she also was lower level than I was. So it wasn't like, you know, they were super powered and they destroyed everything. But yeah, it was a lot of stream time. It was a lot of stream time. I think it was about 2.5 hours of grinding to get it. About 2.5 hours? Yeah. That only got me 1. All that only got me 1. I only had 29. I needed 51. I read the wrong number. That got me 1. Holy crap. We have to do the dragon thing. There's no way I can get that. There's no way. Because I need 30,000 runes to go up. And Radon does 70, we said? Which would get me 2 more. Which would only bring me up to 31. And I'm pretty sure that weapon was 33 that we need for this weapon that I'm holding. Right? No, 40. It's even further. We need 7 more still. No, we need way more. I don't even know. I'm losing my mind. I don't know. I don't remember how to even equip medallions. It's... enhances guard counters, enhances final hit chain attacks, enhances roars and breath attacks, raises attack power with lower equipment load. Okay, that one. Critical hits restore HP. What's this one? Increases damage taken. Will this make me get hurt less if I'm not using that one then? I'm going to try that. It raised everything before, but now I've lowered it, but maybe taking less damage will be better? It's half for two-handed. Okay. So as long as I'm two-handing it, it's working. Okay. Oh, Moa, that's the worst. I'm sorry. That is the worst. Okay, well, let me try to see if taking less damage will make it easier to survive. Maybe the attack power that it's given me is not that much better. I do want to keep the resistance thing up because obviously he poisons me and that can help give me a few extra seconds to run away. Well, let's see what happens. Fan, stop moving. Just face to me. Maybe it'll keep me cooler. I'm really hoping that this is as sick as I get. I feel sick, but I don't feel horrible. I just feel under the weather. I'm really hoping I don't get like fully sick. If I get fully sick, this is not going to be fun. All right, here we go. jerk. Dang it. Oh, really? You didn't even last 5 minutes in the fight. That stupid poison attack is garbage. Uh-oh. I wish I could do more summons. I didn't realize my health was so low. All right, Mr. Blue, thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate you being here. I'm live every Monday, in case you're interested in watching, because we're going to continue with this next Monday. But thank you for being here. I appreciate the support. Have yourself a good night. I didn't realize my health was so low. And like, I get the reasoning behind summoning only once. I don't really understand the reasoning why you can't summon other summons. It would be really cool if it like allowed you to do something like that. Uh-oh, I didn't summon. Run, run. Oh, I'm gonna die. Dang it. That wasn't even like remotely a good run. That was a horrible run. What would help? Or that would be too OP. Oh, that would be too OP. Sorry, I read that would help OP, and I was like, what? Man, I'm starting to like see things. I think it would. I think there should have been like a high entrance to do it. Like, you know, one of them can take the whole blue bar, let's say. And so anytime you want to use one, you would need to have a whole bunch of the blue Estus thingies. But to do that, you have less health. Like a trade-off in that way. But I do get what you mean, that it would be OP. I'm sure they could have found a way to make it a bit more balanced, but it feels like such a tease to have all these things that like you can't use them in certain spots. You can only use them once. It's like, man, I want to use more of them. I don't even know what this power does, but I'm triggering it anyway. Uh-oh. No. No. You killed my friend, you jerk. Uh-oh, I shouldn't have used the health. That was too early. Oh, I'm way too heavy. That's making my dodging harder. Okay. I didn't realize I was that heavy. Uh-oh. And this is only the first guy. There's still a whole second guy to do. Yeah, the jellyfish isn't doing anything this time. The jellyfish is doing nothing. I'm gonna try the original weapon again, only because I want to see if, now that I'm like remembering the pattern again, because it's been so long since I played this damn game, maybe now I can do better. Or maybe it was because I was dual handing it. Was that causing the issue? I don't even know. You play as much as the game before this part? Yeah. I can understand why. This is frustrating, because this is 2 whole streams we've done this, maybe 3 streams we've been working on this. try no jellyfish. Dude. I didn't even get a hit in yet. Uh-oh. There was nothing I could do. The animation stopped me. Dude, your reach goes forever. I'm gonna die. Oh, is that actually more damage that I'm doing with this? The other one only did 200 and something. This does more damage. This is doing more damage, so no. I'm glad I decided to check this, but yeah, the other one was no good. Oh, it gave me health and I used it. Oops. I'm gonna die. Now I'm... Gosh. That's it. Dang it. Okay, this is doing way, way, way more damage. Way more damage. Yeah, it's the best we've done so far. I want to say at least once in the last stream we've beaten the first guy. At least once. But I think it was one time out of the many, many, many times we fought him. We've never, like, I think I've done one hit on the second guy. The only reason I like the jellyfish is it's just a distraction to give me a chance to do a few more hits. So I'm wondering if it's just such a waste of MP, like you were saying. Run. Did he freeze for a second? It seems like his AI froze for a second there. Oh, I couldn't do anything animation. Whoa. Again. There's the other one. I'm dead. Oh God. There it is. Dang it. Lose the shield instead. Wait. Okay, so it doesn't add any armor or anything? Okay. Dang it, man. My head is starting to pound pretty bad. Okay, let's try this again. I'm gonna try using the jellyfish as a distraction again. Missed both. Nice. Whoa! That was going really well until that moment. Dang, that was rough. That was rough. Michael Jackson fan, nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. Hope you had yourself a good weekend. Dang it. Oh, run. I couldn't see. Uh-oh. Dang it. Man. So painful. The distraction helps to get a whole bunch of hits so I can get the health down quick, but then I can't finish it off because I run out of MP. This is rough. Come on, dude. Let's fight. Let's go. Oh, really? Right away? Oh, this is going to be a bad one. Instantly. Man, this is going very poorly. He's a really cool looking boss though. Dang it, man. Already. Oh, the other one's here. I'm in trouble. No bueno, man. All right. This is going to be my last try. For those who are just popping in, I'm sick, so I'm not feeling great right now. This is going to be my last shot. And then I'll be back next week to keep suffering. That's all right. I'm doing it with the jellyfish just to one last hurrah. One last hurrah. The last try magic. Could you imagine that this is the lucky time I do it? Wouldn't that be wonderful? Dude, I hit the dodge too late. I'm dead. Okay. No bueno. Oh, I went right into him, so he got killed. There's the other one. Dead. Oh god, this is bad. Every time I've healed, they've just killed me. Every time I heal, they hit me, making it useless. Dang it, my timing was so bad. Ugh. My timing was bad. Dang it, man. Unleavened bread, nice to see you. Welcome. Yes, I've spent the last 2.5 hours going at it. It did not go well. It did not go well. My skills have not improved since the last time. But yes, everybody, I'm sorry. I'm not feeling well. I've been sick all day. It started kind of yesterday, but it really hit today, and I have a feeling it's only gonna get worse. So I went longer than I expected. I thought it was only gonna be live for like an hour, but you know, we made it to 2.5 hours. For those who are new to the channel, I have been reducing my streams down to 1 a week, and I'm streaming every Monday, and I will be back with this game on Monday. I'm gonna try leveling up. I'm gonna see if I have some time this week to try to level up a little bit more before we come back to this next week. And I'll do some grinding, and hopefully we will be prepared for this fight next week. I will be back Monday. I really appreciate it. Lemon bread. But yes, I'm gonna get myself out of here. I really appreciate everybody who hung out. Keep an eye out. I am posting a deep dive today in a little while. I just got to work a couple of things as soon as the stream's over, just to get it up and going, but it should be up like within the next half an hour, I hope. And yeah, it's a deep dive into Silent Hill and its development. So if you're interested in that, please leave a like and take a look. I would really appreciate it. I would love to get one of these videos to do well, so maybe I can start doing more of them. And yeah, that's pretty much it from me. Thank you everybody who hung out, and I'm sorry for the low energy. I'm really not feeling great right now. It's been a stressful weekend, and getting sick at the end of it has been, I'm tired. I gotta go to work tonight too. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you all for being here. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. What time on Mondays? So I've been live for 2.5 hours. So I don't know what your time zone is, but for me, I'm starting at around 2:30 on Mondays. 2:30 Eastern time is my time zone. So normally I would start 3 hours earlier than what I am now. Like what time it is now. So whatever time it is, 3 hours earlier, that's when I normally would start. Thank you, Unleavened Bread. But yeah, I'm gonna get myself out of here. I'm gonna put my feet up and try to tweak the last little bit of that video, and then I'm going to grab something to eat before I start working on the next video. All right, everybody. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate the love and the support, and I will see you all. If not in my videos, I will see you in the next stream on Monday. All right, take care, everybody. Bye.